It's Friday, time for another weekly update. Dolly Parton's Imagination Library of Knox County and the Dollywood Foundation are presenting a free, one-night-only, live-streaming world premiere event for the library that Dolly built. A behind-the-scenes look at Dolly Parton's Imagination Library. The stream will be available exclusively on Facebook at 7 p.m. on Wednesday, December 9th. The screening will be followed by a conversation with and live acoustic performance by Dolly Parton. Viewers can tune into the live stream and conversation by logging into Facebook and going to Dolly's Imagination Library, or you can watch on imaginationlibrary.com. Now, like the rest of the country, our COVID hospitalizations and deaths are rising very significantly here in East Tennessee. But there is finally light at the end of the tunnel. Several companies are expected to receive emergency authorizations for use for COVID-19 vaccines from the FDA very soon. This week, Britain gave the vaccine the green light, and folks there will start receiving vaccinations next week. Now, while all this is good news, we must remember that vaccine distribution will take months, and the vaccines are given in 2 injections, which are a couple weeks apart. Even after that, it will take a few weeks to develop immunity. So we will still be dealing with COVID-19 for the next few months in the best case scenario. However, at least now we know that there is hopefully an end to this, which means we need to continue to exercise personal responsibility to protect our health and the health of our loved ones. Wash your hands often. Keep your physical distance when around people from outside your household. Clean surfaces often. Wear a mask if necessary. And most importantly, stay at home if you are sick. While we need to be cognizant of the threat COVID-19 presents to older folks and those with health conditions, we do need to fight against social isolation. According to our Regional Forensic Center, drug-related deaths are up 38% this year. Among folks 55 and older, that number is 55%. We have also seen an enormous jump in deaths due to chronic alcoholism. Homicides are way up. Suicides are up. But perhaps most heart-wrenching is the increase in the number of people dying alone at home. We believe that this increase may be because folks are not checking in on one another, especially our seniors, like they normally would. In fact, I think that all these tragic statistics are indicative of the detrimental impact the pandemic has had on our society at large. So please remember, physical distancing does not and should not mean social isolation. We have to stay connected to one another in ways that are safe and minimize the potential transmission of COVID-19 to vulnerable people. One final thought on COVID-19. Thank you to all the healthcare workers, the doctors, nurses, and staff who have felt the enormous strain that the pandemic has placed on our healthcare system. Not only are they on the front lines working harder than ever, they are the ones who witness firsthand the toll this pandemic has taken on human lives. We appreciate you and we are praying for you. On a brighter note, the Holiday Festival of Lights at the Cove at Concord Park kicked off last night and will run through Sunday, January 3rd. That's every day except Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and New Year's Day. It's free and open to the public, though visitors are encouraged to bring non-perishable food items for the Love Kitchen, which provides meals, clothing, and emergency food packages for the homebound, homeless, and unemployed. Thanks to Dr. Polly Johnson, Director of Education and Workforce Development Programs for the Boys and Girls Club of the Tennessee Valley, for her interview for our Community Connection series, in which we highlight nonprofits that are doing great work in our area. On the culinary front, Dunkin' has released its Sugar Plum Macchiato. It's color-changing, layered, and made for social media, according to the company. Maybe the pumpkin spice latte has finally met its match. Sounds like one heck of a cage match to me. And the new season of Jeopardy, which will be the first without the legendary late Alex Trebek as host, will begin airing January 11th, 2021. It will feature several guest stars, the first of whom is Ken Jennings, who holds the record for most consecutive Jeopardy games won. We haven't seen the last of Trebek, though, as the show will air his 10 best episodes during the last 2 weeks of December, and his final episodes will air the week of January 4th. It truly is the end of an incredible era. Until next Friday, I hope everyone has a great week. On the culinary front, Dunkin' has released the Sugar Plum Macchiato. I think it's Sugar Plum Macchiato. All right, here we go. I'm getting it this time. Dunkin' has introduced its new Sugar Plum is it Macchiato? Marciano. It's Sugar Plum Marciano, like Rocky March, like the boxer? No, okay. Macchio, like Ralph Macchio, like wax on, wax. I don't know. Look, they tell me it's a great drink. Go try it.